What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Well, the man of the hour is surely Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis set a Milwaukee Bucks franchise record with 64 points last night to help the Bucks outscore the Pacers 140 to 126, which brings their overall record to, I believe, 17-7 on the year. Antetokounmpo broke the team record of 57, set by Michael Redd. I think he did it back in 2006. Someone could correct me if I'm wrong about that. 2006, 2005, 2007, somewhere in that time range. It was back in 2006. Now I look at it. It was a 113-111 loss to the Utah Jazz. Antetokounmpo's previous career high was 55 in a 123-113 victory over Washington back in January of 2023 last season. He had 54 at Indianapolis on November 9th in a loss. Bucks coach Adrian Griffin says he's an unstoppable player. You can't guard him one-on-one. You got some really good guys surrounding him, but at the end of the day, it's all him. His talent, his ability, his will. He has an incredible will to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to win. I'm just coaching the game, and one of the coaches told me, yeah, Giannis had 50. I had no idea, but wow, what a great performance. Now, there was a little bit of an issue, a little bit of a brouhaha at the end of the game between the Pacers and the Bucks. Brouhaha. I love that word, man. I used to watch all those old, when I used to watch a lot of those old NBA games, and the announcers go, oh, it's a little bit of a brouhaha. I looked to see what that word meant, and, altercation, melee, and I always kept that in my lexicon since then. But anyway, it was a little bit of an issue at the end of the game between the Pacers and the Bucks as far as the game ball. All right, Giannis wanted the game ball, obviously, for his career high night, and somehow the Pacers coach Rick Carlisle said something to the effect that he gave the game ball to a rookie on their team for scoring, I think, the first points in his career. So, Giannis and the Bucks believe that the Pacers was on some bullshit about that. Plus, the Pacers were complaining that Giannis was stat padding, which, hey, he only took 28 shots. So how was he stat padding? If you want to talk about someone stat padding, then talk about James Harden. You know what I'm saying? Someone like that. But they said he was stat padding, which he wasn't. He came back in the game because, the Pacers were coming back into the game and the Bucks was blowing the lead. But anyway, as far as Giannis' numbers last night, he was 20 of 28 from the floor, 0 of 3 from downtown, but was 24 of 32 from the free throw line. 24 of 32. Giannis is now attempting 11.3 free throws per game. Giannis also had 14 rebounds. For the season now, Giannis is averaging 32 points a game to go along with 10.8 rebounds. He's shooting 62% from the floor this season and about 68% from the foul line. So he's having a up year, especially from the floor. Last year he shot around 53%, I think it was. So he's far more efficient this year than he was last year. And in my opinion, right now, I think Giannis should be the leading contender for MVP. He's not leading the league in scoring right now. He's second. I think he's like a hair in front of Luka Doncic, and he's behind Joel Embiid, who's averaging, I think, 33.4 points per game. Giannis became the first player in NBA history to make at least 20 field goals and 20 free throws in a game while shooting at least 7% on each. It's also the most points with fewer than 30 field goal attempts in a game in NBA history. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's correct because Karl Malone scored 61 in a game against, ironically, Milwaukee, a blowout victory against Milwaukee back in, I think it was January 1990. And in that game, Karl Malone shot like, was it 20 or 26 from the floor? 20 or 26 or something like that. But anyway, remarkable performance, man. Tell me what you guys think.